What's up, YouTube? It's Belissa here. So I'm making a video today, and I'm gonna start a series of Q&As, and this is where I ask my public Snapchat and be like, hey guys, what's up? Ask me something you've always wanted to know about me, and I will answer it on stream or on video. It's a great question. I started streaming the summer of what was it? Summer of my junior year, wasn't it? Was it really? I think it was 2012 is when I started streaming, and what got me into it was my clanmate on RuneScape told me about Twitch and said that he's gonna start streaming on a website called Twitch, and I'm like, I only knew about Omegle back then, and like in terms of streaming, and I've heard streaming like Netflix streams their fucking shit. So I was like, what does he mean? Like I was genuinely like confused. Like what does he mean by like streaming? And then he linked me the website. I'm like, oh my god, are these people live? Is like they're like, yeah. So it's like YouTube but with live video. Like you can talk to the person and interact with them. And he's like, oh. So I tried it, fell in love, and it was amazing. Hello. You having fun? Yeah, you chilling? Okay, and I started streaming on the RuneScape side. So I've been playing RuneScape for a total of 13 years? 13 since I was 8. Yeah. No. 14 years? Shit. Oh my god. 14 years? Are you serious? Okay, yeah. 14 years. I thought it was 13. I've been saying 13 years for a year, so I think by now it's probably 14. So yeah, I've been playing since I was 8. I'm 22. And I still play from time to time. I don't really stream it because the community isn't the same as other games that I play, and plus I don't really enjoy streaming RuneScape, and I feel like people can see that. I like to stream games I actually enjoy. That includes Overwatch and League of Legends. I play those games. My main account's Masters, and I get really into the game. I'm really passionate about Overwatch. I think I've never been so passionate about any game except for Overwatch. Not even kidding. If you've ever seen any of my streams, like, you should see the rage that comes out within me. I don't get mad at my teammates. I get mad at me because I know I can do better. But I like to play on my Smurf because sometimes I don't want to take the game too serious, or if I'm tilted from my main account, I try to play on my Smurf and just kick back and genuinely enjoy the game and not take it so serious all the time. If you had one wish, but everyone in the world gets the opposite of what that wish was, what would you wish for? The best mechanics in any game. And everyone else can be horrible. That's what I want. I want to be able to master any game, play it perfectly, with the best mechanics and something you'd never see. Have you ever dated 2 guys at the same time? Okay, genuinely, honest to God, I have never done that. I have talked to another guy, never dated, never went out with them, never hung out with them, and kind of like talk to him a little bit, feel him out, see if I like him. And I have done something along the lines of like ending things with one guy that I was dating to be with another guy, because they better suit what I'm looking for versus the other person doesn't really know like what they want. Okay, what is this, Missy? My dry erase board thing. Okay, I am back. They look worse. How does this happen? Can I just like hire a makeup artist to do my eyebrows? Because it's like a struggle every day. Oh, that looks so bad, man. Don't look at my face. Okay. Anyways, disregard of my fucked up face. Humor me for a second. What is your stance on gun control? Oof, I've never been a political type of person. I'm not educated in any gun laws or rules or regulations, like restrictions or requirements, so I can't even begin to give you my opinion. How's life going for you? Better or worse since your move? My life has been pretty rough. I think genuinely I have had the worst year of my life, and that's not even like me looking for sympathy. That's motherfucker. Being honest with you, the only thing that really keeps me happy and makes me smile every day is still being able to stream and being able to still have my community behind me and still have you guys in my life. It's a big thing for me, right there. Really, really care about that. Keeps me going. My stream has gotten me through a lot of things over the 6 years I have been on Twitch. Through so many things. I don't really want to bring up all like the past and whatnot, but this year has not been easy. Since my move, been living on my own. Even though I am like a huge hermit and I love to be alone, sometimes it can feel like it's too much and it gets really lonely. And that's okay. I mean, to be alone's okay. It's just sometimes I miss people. And none of my friends are who they used to be, and they're not really the right crowd to hang out with anymore, and more ways than one. Most of those ways include illegal activities that I am not about, never have been about. But yeah, I've there's a lot of shitty things, from like my dad being terminally sick to getting in trouble with the law to losing the love of my life to getting in trouble with Twitch quite a bit this year, and I'm on my last strike. So I don't know, this year has been really rough. Really rough. What do you see yourself doing in 5 years from now other than streaming? Honestly, I'm trying to branch out to YouTube, so hopefully I'll be on YouTube doing videos of any sorts, all kinds of videos, maybe some makeup videos, gameplay videos, Q&A, vlog, like everything. Just all me, my life. I'd really like to branch out to it. That's what I'm doing right now, our first Q&A. When did you know that streaming was an option? Were you afraid broadcasting yourself to the world? Was I afraid of broadcasting myself to the world? I think it made me nervous. Obviously there's a lot of people on the line. Online. There's a lot of people online that can say whatever they want and get away with it, and I think that was the biggest intimidation, because back when I started streaming, I cared a lot of what people thought about the way I look, with the way I dressed, the way I was, my personality, and I was that girl that changed to get people to like her. Back then, I was definitely that girl, and when I suffered a really harsh breakup in my life, I kind of just cracked. Everything about me just changed for the most part. I wasn't afraid to drink. I got drunk for the first time. I actually did weed before. And I had my first one night stand after 22 years. First hookup. I stopped being so modest, even though whenever I streamed, I would like cover up really well and always wear hoodies. And I still would get people come in and saying like, show your bobs, bitch. Oh my god. I would still get so many toxic comments regardless of me covering up and just chilling, like doing my thing. Like, no one's being harmed with my hoodies. I would still get those trolls coming in saying show your tits anyways. It was still a thing whether or not I did show them. So just one day I kind of got tired of it and I decided to wear what I want, because even when I left my house, look at all these animals. I feel like I'm literally fucking Snow White. I cared a lot about what people thought about me back then, and I grew up. My opinions, my thoughts all changed because that's what happens when you grow up and you get older. Things change. And I okay is on my keyboard. It's actually on my keyboard. You comfortable? Glad you are. I started being myself and I started saying what was actually in my mind, being brutally honest. And when people ask me for advice, I told them straight up how girls are. This is what she's going through her mind. This is how it is. I started just having more fun and being me and doing things at the spur of the moment. And if I felt like having a few drinks, I'd have a few drinks. Random drunk stream. I do one of those. I never did one of those over the years, and now I kind of do them every like 2 weeks or so, depending on the mood. It's been a while since I've done one, in like maybe a month. I didn't drink at all in November. I think about it. I think maybe one time I had a drink, but I didn't get drunk. Yeah, wow, it's been a minute. But yeah, I started doing anything that I wanted. I stopped caring about what people thought, and I just did whatever the fuck I wanted. Like, that's genuinely the only way I thought would be the best way to live, is to stop caring about opinions, and I did. And it made me happy. A lot of people that were watching me before decided to continue to watch, even though my stream, my personality, and my thoughts and opinions on things have all drastically changed. It was something that happened to me that just like kind of made or break me, and it's just one of those things that changes you. Is she taking or come here, right here. Sit. What is this? What is this? Look at it. Look at it. Riley. Riley, look at it. You're not looking. This is bad. I told you no earlier. Hey, look at me. What does no mean? What does no mean? You even have glitter all over your mouth. I swear. These animals are like children. Get up. You're fine. Dude, seriously, leave this alone. This is a no. Bad. Whose ornament was this? LX Aaron. That's funny. Alright. It's one of my viewers. You need to be good. What are gifts you'd honestly love to see in your P.O. box? Honestly, letters. I really like letters from people. The sense of a personal like connection. I like the level of I can't talk. I just lost my train of thought. Okay, honestly, I like the fact of how personal these people write to me, and to see their handwriting and to see what kind of card they chose. I always thought it was really funny, and usually these my people write me, it's always something amazing and really thoughtful and something that's just non-replaceable. She playing with the ornament, I swear to God. She touches that ornament with her nose. What are you doing? You get. Pretty awesome. I love that. That actually made me really happy to be able to read something from someone. They sent me something like that. I love reading. I love reading these things. Let's see. So that has to be like the greatest gift to get in my P.O. box is letters from you guys that I can keep forever. If I ever stopped making gaming content, I would, if I had to stop making gaming content for whatever reason, I would probably continue to pursue becoming a preschool teacher, because I already went to college for a year, and then all of a sudden I got lucky with a lot of success and got partnered, and now I'm able to support myself and still make that same income I would be making if I actually was a preschool teacher. So it's just kind of like skipping all the schooling and all the debt and being able to do something that I actually love. Ooh, freezing, for sure, freezing. I love freezing so much. Satellizer Bridget is, hey, I love her. I love that anime, and I could watch it over and over, and I bought the full first season and the second season on Amazon Prime, so I can watch it on my Xbox over here and lay in my bed and just be lazy and rewatch it. I really enjoy that anime. It's one of my favorites. You should watch it. Hello, Belissa. I am one of your French viewer. What's your favorite car? Tesla Model X is my dream car. That's if I ever get that, that's when I know that I have made it in life. And that might not be for maybe a few decades before we get there, but that car is my dream car. Obviously, they're coming out with new Teslas, so I might swap over to another new Tesla that I have. Yeah. I love that car. I went in the store and I felt inside and felt the leather and the nice little display they have. It's like Apple made a car and they gave it butterfly doors of like a Lamborghini. I'm just like, what is this car? And it has like double trunks, and where there used to be an engine, there's a trunk there. I'm just like, It's like there's only like 100 moving parts, whereas a normal car has like thousands. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, that's seems like there's not too many things that can malfunction in this car then. Would I be wrong? But if something did malfunction, I bet you it would be really expensive. So probably more expensive than an actual car, which my car has a lot of things going on that need to be replaced. Feels bad. I just got called a damn human girl. What is your favorite video game of all time? Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 64. I love that game so much. I was a Kirby main. Whoo, boy, I kicked that. I beat that hand boss's ass in 30 seconds. Every time. I played that game for years when I was younger. It was the first game I actually ever played. Ever. It's the first game ever. Ever. Before PC gaming was a thing in my life, there was Nintendo, N64, Super Smash Bros. That was my shit. I played that so much. And then one day I came home and my brother had taken the console that he handed down to me, and he said that he sold it to GameStop. And I couldn't play anywhere. But the next thing that came in my life was PC gaming, and we had a family computer that we all shared. So to get back at my brother, I looked at the videos tab, and there were over 1,200 downloaded pornography videos, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what porn was, but when I opened one video, it was like a really busty, like brownish Latina lady with very large nipples. And that's when I was like, this is something I'm not supposed to be watching. That's like, I had a feeling like I would get in trouble if I was caught with this. And so I closed it and I told my dad that there's something in the videos tab that doesn't look like it should be there. And my brothers got in trouble so much. It felt good. Seriously. It felt so good. So yeah, that was my first love of a game. Do you like to dance, salsa or bachata? I can dance to either one. Growing up, my parents, my mom, not my parents, my mother, made sure I would be able to dance when I was older. So every single time we went out to like her friend's house and they were playing their loud Hispanic Puertorriqueña music, and they were banging to Prince Royce. I mean, even Daddy Yankee back in the day, back in his prime. She would make me dance to this music. Is streaming. Um, Now, the life of streaming is kind of difficult sometimes. Of course, there's pros and cons. Um, there's the easy way of life and easy way of making a living off of playing games online. And then after you do it for so long and the hype of it in your life kind of dies down maybe after a few years, you kind of feel this loneliness, and because you've been working every day since you could remember, streaming on Twitch, and then you look around and you haven't really hung out with very many people, and all your friends are kind of off wherever they are. Most of mine aren't even in the same state anymore, so I don't see them anymore. So it's kind of hard for me to leave my house and do something because almost all of my friends don't live around me anymore. And the ones that do, those relationships have been cut off by me because each and every one of them for a good reason. So streaming always inspires me, but usually what inspires me is to reflect back on how long it took for me to get to where I am, to become partnered. I have been rejected, I want to say 12 times of partnership, 12 times, and it's taken me 6 years to get it. I didn't really stick around for Twitch for to make it my career. I made it. I wasn't on Twitch for so long to make it my career. I was on Twitch because it did something for me. It gave me an escape. And that's just the honest truth. I was not the popular girl in high school by any means. People didn't necessarily not know who I was. They knew my name. They knew the face that matched with my name. They didn't really have much to say about me. I wasn't the prettiest girl. I was very average looking compared to other girls in my school, and I didn't really use much makeup, and I didn't really try very hard. I wore a lot of sweats. I was a very comfortable person back then. I always wore V-necks though. I've always shown off my cleavage as far as that goes. But and during the summer, I always wore shorts, absolutely. But I was never really the popular girl. And because I was never really the popular girl, and I didn't really ever, ever, actually, quite literally, I have never gotten invited to a party in high school. So I never went to a party in high school. And I wasn't asked out for prom in senior year. So I never went to my senior year prom. And it's just like small things like that. Like I wasn't the coolest girl. I wasn't the prettiest girl. I wasn't the most outgoing girl. I was just there. I was a wallflower, pretty much. Yeah, it's honestly the best way. I was actually rejected quite a bit in high school as well. And that was rough. No one's too good for rejection. I was rejected like so many times, and feels bad, man, right? What was your first month like streaming? Oh my god, that's such a good question. What was my first month like? Okay. My first month streaming in the RuneScape section on Twitch, I didn't get any viewers at all until my third day of streaming. Now, I've seen people on their first day of streaming instantly get like 20 viewers like that. And I'm just like, how? How did that happen? I even had this one guy come in my stream. I specifically remember this even after 6 years. This guy literally clicked in. He's like, the only reason why I'm in here is because I felt bad that it said 0 viewers to this girl. I'm just like, that was the only reason why that guy started watching my stream. I was like, oh, so embarrassing. Thanks for clicking in anyways, and for watching for the few minutes you might be in here. Still appreciate that, even if you just felt bad for me. Still appreciate you. That was what it was like, first starting off streaming. For me, I didn't get a single viewer for days. Even in the RuneScape section where it was a smaller community, even like the smallest amount of viewers in a stream was still like 2 or 3 people, and I didn't get any for 3 days straight. So it's like, okay, whatever. But the first month streaming was really fun. It was really awesome because I just learned about Twitch and I didn't know what the community was like, and I was getting to meet other people that liked this game as much as I do, and they like it so much that they like to watch people even play it as well. So I thought that was really awesome, and that I would get along with a lot of people because there was already such a huge thing in my life that I have a huge love for that I had in common with the people that were clicking in and watching me. Was gaming, so this is community still makes me really happy, for sure. What do you find most attractive about each sex? I'd say a sense of humor for girls is the sexiest thing, and her hair for men. The arms and their honesty, 2 of the sexiest things I find on a guy. What do you enjoy the most about streaming? People. Meeting people. I don't get to meet people, and Twitch is like honestly my only interaction with like the outside world and talking to people, and I'm not even kidding. That's actually how it is. I use Twitch as like a getaway, and I only talk to you guys, and that's as much social interaction that I get is through Twitch. You underestimate me. I really don't leave my place very much. Do you believe in pineapples on pizza? Okay. Oh god. Somebody knows about that and how I feel about that, so they personally asked me to trigger me. Well played, support god. That's his name. Okay, no, I do not believe pineapples on a pizza. I don't think it should be a thing. No. Okay, guys, this is going to wrap up, conclude our video today. I appreciate all the comments and questions you guys wrote on my Snapchat today for me to answer on this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it enough. I will be doing another Q&A pretty soon, since I have so much time on my hands lately. So I love you. Have a happy holidays if I don't catch you in the next video. See you later.